System collections. Collection classes serve various purposes, such as allocating memory dynamically to elements and accessing a list of items on the basis of an index, etc. These classes create collections of objects of the object class, which is the base class for all data types in C#. Collection classes are specialized classes for data storage and retrieval. These classes provide support for stacks, queues, lists, and hash tables. Most collection classes implement the same interfaces. Array list. It represents an ordered collection of an object that can be indexed individually. It is basically an alternative to an array. However, unlike an array, you can add or remove items from a list at a specified position using an index, and the array resizes itself automatically. It also allows a dynamic memory allocation, adding, searching, and sorting items in the list. Methods and properties of the array list class are shown. The following table lists some of the commonly used properties of the array list class. The following example demonstrates the concept. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. Hash table. The hash table class represents a collection of key and value pairs based on the hash code of the key that are organized. It uses the key to access the elements in the collection. The following table lists some of the commonly used properties of the hash table class. The following example illustrates this. A hash table is used when you need to access elements by using key, and you can identify a useful key value. Each item in the hash table has a key value pair. The key is used to access the items in the collection. Sorted list. The sorted list class represents a collection of key and value pairs that are sorted by the keys and are accessible by key and by index. A sorted list is a combination of an array and an hash table. It contains a list of items that can be accessed using a key or an index. If you access items using an index, it is an array list, and if you access items using a key, it is a hash table. The collection of items is always sorted by the key value. The following example demonstrates the concept. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces a stack. It represents a last-in, first-out collection of objects. It is used when you need a last-in, first-out access of items. When you add an item in the list, it is called pushing the item. When you remove it, it is called popping the item. The following table lists the commonly used properties of a stack class. The following example demonstrates the use of stack. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. Queue. It represents a first-in, first-out collection of objects. It is used when you need a first-in, first-out access of items. When you add an item in the list, it is called enqueue. When you remove an item, it is called dequeue. The following table lists the commonly used properties of the queue class. The following example demonstrates the use of stack. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result. Bit array. The bit array class manages a compact array of bit values, where true indicates that the bit is on 1 and the false indicates that the bit is off 0. It is used when you need to store the bits but do not know the number of bits in advance. You can access the items from a bit array collection by using an integer index, which starts from 0. The following example demonstrates the use of bit array class. When the code is compiled and executed, it produces the following result.